Why did Fulani rest the case of their claim to the kingship of the ancient town on the fact that the monarch had from the time immemorial been produced by them? They are Afonja descendants, who like majority of the people of the town are Yorubas. They say since their ancestor founded Ilorin, their claim to the throne ought not to be disputed. History appears in support of the former position, although the progenitor of the Fulani indigenes of Ilorin, Alimi, was actually a tenant to Afonja. The death of Afonja and Alimi, however, saw the eldest son of the latter emerging as the first monarch of what was known then as Ilorin. Historical sources tracing the story to the 19th century said the Ilorin of today was actually founded by Ojo Ishekushe in 1650 and later made popular by Afonja 1820 to 23, the then Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Aláàfin of Old Ọ̀yọ́, Ọ̀yọ́-Ilé, who used the town as his military outpost. The name Ilorin, ibi tí wọ́n ti ń lọrin, where iron is being forged on a big stone and where every farmer and hunter fine-tune their tools in front of a Yoruba man house called Bamidele. The relic of the historical stone still lie in the courtyard of Ile Bamidele to date. This was the outpost where he carried out his war expeditions for the Aláàfin. In the usual nomadic wandering, Alimi arrived in Ilorin and was hosted by Afonja. Soon after Alimi took Ilorin as his place of abode, a rift broke out between Aláàfin and Afonja. When the disagreement reached the climax and the two had to take up arms, Afonja, out of regard for Alimi's spiritual and military prowess, sought his support. Alimi helped in mobilizing an army in support of Afonja, leading to victory over Aláàfin. The defeat led the then Aláàfin migrating from Old Ọ̀yọ́ to the site now called Ọ̀yọ́. Aláàfin Awólẹ̀ and Ààrẹ Afonja case is a pathetic conspiracy and hypocritical one that led to the downfall of the duo. Ọ̀yọ́ chiefs were envious of Afonja's war exploit and told Aláàfin Awólẹ̀ many strange lies. Aláàfin Awólẹ̀ had to send Afonja on a death mission to Ìwéré-Ilé. No Ààrẹ go into war with Ìwéré-Ilé and come back out of it alive. But Afonja sought spiritual power from a Malian Fulani man called Sheikh Soliu, aka Alimi, and won. Before Afonja came back from Ìwéré-Ilé, Aláàfin Awólẹ̀ had already known the truth. Awólẹ̀ needed to commit suicide, which he did with curses. Because Afonja had returned from the death trap, after the war, Alimi became a teacher to Afonja's children, as the latter wanted his offspring to learn the secret of power. When both died, Alimi's son Absalam inherited his father's duty of teaching Afonja's children. When the idea of appointing somebody to help the village came, the eldest child of Afonja wanted to have the position, but met opposition from Absalami, who had military support from his fellow Fulani kinsmen and indigent Muslim convert. This was after Shehu Alimi's death. His son Absalam earnestly yearned to rule Ilorin and clandestinely plotted against Afonja. In 1824, Absalam men shot Afonja arrow till he breathed his last. He was shot so many arrows that his body remained suspended in an upright position for a long while. Afonja indeed felt like a hero. So covered was he with doubt that his body was supported in an erect position upon the shaft of spear and arrow showered upon him. So much dread had his personality inspired that these treacherous Jamas, whom he had so often led to victory, could not believe he was really dead. They continued to shower doubt upon him long after he had ceased fighting. They were afraid to approach his body, as if he would suddenly spring up and shake himself for the conflict afresh. Al-Salam ultimately became the ruler of what is now called Ilorin around 1831. The issue now is that Afonja descendants believe their forefather was cheated and want a redress. But the Alimi people are claiming that the Afonja people never ruled Ilorin, and as such, no precedent exists to back their position. Historical sources said in 1895, the Yoruba rose against the then emir, burned his palace, and killed him. But the revolt did not result in enthronement of a Yoruba king. In 1913, when Lord Ligard administered the northern and southern Nigeria, Yoruba was said to have spearheaded a riot over tax to bring the rulership of the then emir to ridicule. In 1936, the Yoruba, according to sources, also moved to oust Emir Abdulkadir, who was banished to Kaduna but got reinstated by the colonial administration. In 1978, the Judge Ini administration of Kwara State raised a judicial panel of inquiry to look into the Yoruba agitation. The Yoruba people reportedly made a case for the merging of Kwara State with the Southwest before the commission, while also laying claim to the Ilorin throne. It was said they even claimed antecedent to the throne, as they allegedly said Yoruba had produced 4 Obas in Ilorin before the advent of the Fulani. But the Alimi people, in a counter position, claim there was no known Yoruba king in the town before their forefather mounted the throne. Most Yoruba indigenes of Ilorin are Muslim and sees Alimi as their Alufa, Sheikh, and agree to his philosophy of making the town an Islamic city.